Nord? What? Hello world and welcome back to... I nearly said City Skylines then. Welcome back to my Minecraft Survival Challenge. I've been thinking about this. Last time I was trying to find my way home, wasn't I? I thought I came from the west, and then I thought I came from the east, and I realised what I actually did was I had my house on one side of me, I had my... what was it called? The temple on the other, the Temple of Patrons, and I turned... the house on the right, the temple on the left, and I headed away. Which means I actually came from the north. I headed south. No, I didn't. Yeah, I did. Yeah, because the temple was east of me. The house was to the west of me. Which means behind me was north and ahead of me was south. So I came from the north. So the sun is right above us and it's heading that way, isn't it? So that's west. That's east. So that's north. So I came from that way. So I need to head back that way. This may become a montage because I don't envision this being a particular... well, not a montage. A fast forward, shall we say. Maybe a montage. You never know. I'm good at this planning ahead shit. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, it might be fast forwarded a bit because it's not a particularly exciting journey, is it? Do I have everything I want to take with me anyway? Oh crap, fell down a hole. Right, what's in here? Food. Yes, we'll take food with us. Let's cook the food first. But what's in there? Yeah, we can leave all that here. Yeah. I want to go home. I really, really do. And then I want to come back with everything I will need, you know, with the right equipment. Because we are going to get the gold and shit out of it, and we are going to find the sponge room. But it's something I'll have to come back to. Oh, this is taking a while. Yeah. Right, which map's the map for here? So that's what I'm going to need to get back here, isn't it? It's not that one. It's not that one. Okay, so those maps can be ignored. Get rid of them. Map that. That the map. That the map. Yeah, that's the map. Look, there I am. Woo, look at me. I'm a spinning white dot. So, yeah. Should be fun. Should be fun. Actually achieve something. Anyway, I'm going to get rid of that. How are you guys doing? I'm doing pretty well, actually. You know, I'm enjoying working at the zoo again. Summer's here, and the summer holidays are almost here. So that means I'm going to be working my ass off, because summer holidays are the busiest time at the zoo. Can you imagine why? 6 weeks of summer? Why would anyone bring their kids? Whew. Oh, do you know, I had someone the other day say to me that zoos are cruel, they're like animal prisons. I thought, you have no idea. No idea. I mean, this wasn't even a visitor to the zoo. This was just somebody I was chatting to about it. Like, ooh, that zoo's horrible. They're keeping animals in prison. Right. West, east, north. So I need to go that way. I'm like, no. A zoo only gets a permit if it's there for the conservation and the education of people. I'm like, you know, come on. At least be original about this. It's not as simple as we lock animals up. Some of these animals are highly endangered and they're part of vital breeding programs. Like the Asiatic lion, for example, existed all across Europe and North Africa and, well, South Europe, Southern Europe, I should say. Not all of Europe. And all the way to India. Now, that's a lot of territory. Now it exists only in India and they're very, very dangerously endangered. You know, it's an issue, and you're not going to get that sorted just by leaving them out in the wild. You know, have a few in captivity, make them part of breeding programs, make them looked after, have a breeding stock, and it all works out well. Yeah. Oh, I hate when people complain at me using their own ignorance as if it's a valid source of knowledge. You know, just because you don't, your assumptions are wrong, right? Make sure your assumptions are right before you do anything like that. Anyway, get rid of that egg. Oh, I promised you a fast forward or a montage, so here we go. 3, 2, 1. this? I've definitely been here. I've been here. This is Sval's sign. Sval has been here. Die, zombie. Thank you. Right. Sval has definitely been here. So, let's keep going. We're heading in the right direction. More Sval sign. Woo! Holy shit, it's a creeper convention. Well, I need to go that way, so let's prepare ourselves. Prepare your anus! Run away! And back to fast forwarding. Whee! Nom 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 nom. This looks very, very familiar. Ooh, look! Look, do you see that in the distance? Oh, that's got to be my temple. What else could that building be? I mean, it's clearly a building. Yes, look, we found it. We're home. Yes! How cool are we? On a scale of 1 to friggin' awesome. Oh, look at that, the lights come on. Nice. I was right, I did come from the north. Sval of the North. Woo! My god, there's a lot of monsters around here. Oh, home! Home, sweet home. I knew this area looked familiar, and now we know why. Because it is familiar. We've been here before. How do we know we've been here before? What hell? We have a bloody temple. That looks beautiful from a distance. I've got to build it on a mountain as well. Can you imagine how much more difficult it'd be to find if I hadn't built it on a mountain? Oh, for God's sake. Right. Come on, you idiot. Get up the hill, get up the hill. There we are. I forgot how to Minecraft. Right. There we are. Look at that. Oh, and I got to go down again. Okay. Ow. Look at my ankles. Quick. Get in, get in, get in, get in, get in. Get in. Go to bed. Go to bed. Go to bed. Go to bed. Oh, look at that. I'm home. Yes, my dogs are still here as well. I thought they might have cooed me by now. But, you know. This isn't Turkey. This is Minecraft. I know, a bit of a tasteless joke given everything that's been going on, but you know, that's what we're all about. We're all about the tasteless jokes. You know, if I was going to coup my home country, I don't think I'd do it quite that badly. I think I'd have a plan. I mean, not that I ever would. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, so speaking of coups, the UK has another female Prime Minister. Now that in itself's not a bad thing, but she's a Tory like the original one was. And she's going to desperately, desperately try to live up to the hard woman image that Margaret Thatcher basically lived with. And unfortunately, if you lived anywhere in the UK other than London, that image screwed up your life. I mean, no, let's not mince words. Margaret Thatcher was the worst British Prime Minister since World War II. Bar none, and by quite a long margin. At least until Mr. Cameron came along, because arguably, he's almost as bad. But a woman Prime Minister that is trying to live up to Margaret Thatcher, now that's a dangerous combination. It was nice knowing you all. This country could be well and truly fecked now. Right, so I'm home. We're going to do stuff. What are we going to do? We're going to put some water in here. Why? Because I want to. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 5, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Okay. So I put water in there. I need a bucket. Yeah. So I'm not looking for. Well, I don't look forward to having any Tory Prime Minister because they're all more or less shit. I think we've had a good one since Winston Churchill. You know. And you know, even he was only effective because he had a coalition government doing his bidding. I mean, he was a brilliant leader, don't get me wrong. Saved the world, the man did. Where are my buckets? Are you over here? Did I just overlook them? Did I overlook all my buckets? You should be in the crafted one. Oh, I'm missing buckets. You in the missing one? Where the hell? Guys? Oh, well, we'll have to make another bucket, right? Let's make a bucket. Yeah, Theresa May, well, she's also part of the idiot party that got us out of Europe, which you know, I don't want to get into European politics again. I bore everyone silly with it last time, but you know. It's depressing in a way. Right. I'm going to have to get rid of some gubs. I've got too many gubs on me. Crafted. You're crafted. Right, get rid of that. And we don't need these maps. Let's get rid of them maps. We'll keep that one there. Set it aside. Map number 4. Everyone remember map number 4? Crafted paper. There we go. Right. This should give us our means to actually go farming. And why are we going farming? Because we're going to need the leather for books. And to get leather, you need cows. We have cows. We just need to grow them some more. Well, we need to replace any that we kill. You know? Because if you don't replace them, you're going to run out of leather eventually, aren't you? You know, you can't kill all your cows and then expect to have leather at the end of the day. Right. Where's my hoe? Do I have a hoe on me? I do have a hoe on me. Yes, no. Yes, no. Right, come on, hoe. Come on, hoe. 1, 2, 3, 4. Potato. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once I caught a fish alive. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then I threw it back again. Right, this is where we find out that all my cows glitched as well. Oh no, I can hear them. Right, come on. Get in there, get in there. There's not as many as I'd hoped there'd be. Not as many as I'd hoped. So let's make them reproduce. Come on, cows, it's sexy time. Yeah, sexy time, cows. Now, that's a disturbing thought. Right. Alright, and the rest I can use to make bread. For me. Boom, 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 boom. Not, wait, I was going to say none of them hatched into chickens, but there's a chicken, and I forgot about that. I'm liking this wall. Very stylish. Very stylish indeed. Getting experience. My chickens are laying the eggs, and I'm the one getting experience for it. Figure that one out. Boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. Aww. Screw you. Didn't turn into a grown-up cow. Not a bovine of the adult persuasion. Well, okay. Let's harvest this shit. Maybe finally clear this away. See, I've been meaning to get rid of that particular farm for a while now and actually have a proper one somewhere, but up here's going to do by the looks of it. Ooh. Nice. We got a lot of seeds out of that. I'm actually quite surprised. Did I go one too far? I think I did. Yeah, I did. Oh, you can tell because it's turning back. Boom, 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 boom. Dum, 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 dum. So how many of you keep up with the goings-on out in space? How many of you have been keeping up with what's been going on with the Jupiter mission? Now, I love space. Yeah, I might have expressed my strong interest in space to some of you in the past. Absolutely love the subject. Studied astrophysics for a while, loved it that much. May be aware there's a probe recently made its way to Jupiter. A pretty special probe as well. I mean, there's some particular features of this probe which are unusual for a probe to Jupiter. For one, the solar panels. They don't normally have solar panels on vessels going out that far. If you're wondering why wouldn't you have solar panels out that far? Well, it's because solar power is pretty useless when you get out that far. I mean, the Earth receives about 100 watts of energy per square metre on its surface, which is fairly decent. But by the time you're out at Mars, it's half that, and it halves again, and it halves again, and it you know, it basically tapers off until you're out at the orbit of Pluto, where the sun is barely any brighter or more energetic than any of the other stars. I mean, obviously that's not true in practical terms, because the sun is still a lot nearer than any other star to Pluto. But the point is, when you're out in Jupiter's orbit, there's not a whole lot of energy to be gained from the sun. Jupiter gives out more energy than it gets from the sun, which says something remarkable is going on inside Jupiter. Don't get me wrong there, but it also says the sun isn't particularly powerful, because the sun is, well, if you put 10 Jupiters side by side, they'd be about as wide as the sun. That's how much bigger the sun is. And the sun's a star, so it's giving out a shit ton of energy. So by the time you're out that far, not a lot of solar power. But, you know, NASA was having some issues with their plutonium supply, so they made that one solar powered. Issues that aren't permanent, fortunately. Shall we get some melon? Yeah, so this solar powered probe out near Jupiter, beautiful, beautiful thing. It's out there looking at Jupiter, and Jupiter's a beautiful planet, by the way. It's got some pretty spectacular stuff going on. It looks like its surface, but it's not. Jupiter is almost entirely everything we can see. Jupiter, almost everything of it is technically atmosphere because it's fluid. By fluid, I mean gas and liquid. Because you get to a certain point, and all gases become liquids due to the sheer pressure. Nice. But it's a fascinating planet. Where's all the rotten meat? I could have sworn I picked up rotten meat. I'll throw it all away. Yeah, and it's a fascinating planet. I mean, the Great Red Spot is the size of the Earth. Can you imagine a hurricane the size of the Earth? That's going to blow your roof off. It really is. Right? Can you? No, you can't have any more. Okay. Give him a little time. Give him a little time. Let's get some eggs. Yeah, and I mean, Jupiter's magnetic field is widely regarded as the largest single structure in the solar system, other than the Sun and its own magnetic field, obviously. But this thing is so big that if you could see it from Earth, it would almost fill the sky. And Jupiter, if you've ever seen Jupiter from Earth, without the aid of a telescope, you'll realise it is just a tiny spot. You struggle to tell it apart from any other star. The only thing that gives it away is it's that much brighter, like all the planets. But unless you know it's a planet, you might just think it's a particularly bright star. Now, its magnetic field would be so big, and it'd span from horizon to horizon. This thing is enormous, and that's because Jupiter has, well, we don't know what the core's made out of, which is half the point of this blooming mission. You know, we're going to find out what exactly is inside Jupiter. Not exactly, well, we're going to infer it, as you always do in science. But yeah, there's an area inside. There's going to be liquid hydrogen, which creates a magnetic field, and it moves really quick. I mean, Jupiter orbits. Jupiter spins on its axis, compared to Earth, more than twice a day. Jupiter spins once on its axis, once every 10 hours. That is a fast rotation. That's going to create a hell of a dynamo effect. Hi, pigs! And, you know, that's what creates that huge magnetic field. And, you know, we're there to learn what's going on there. It's fascinating, Jupiter. It boggles the mind. I mean, Jupiter, in terms of mass, Jupiter is bigger than all the other planets combined. In fact, not just all the other planets, everything else in the solar system that isn't the Sun. Combine it into one massive lump, and you still wouldn't have anything approaching the size of Jupiter. It's unfathomable. You just cannot wrap your head around it. Just the sheer scale involved. I mean, we think the Earth's big because it takes so bloody long to get from one side to the other. Even by modern day standards, I mean, the Earth has a circumference of 24,000 miles. It's huge. It does mean, by coincidence, it's spinning at almost 1,000 miles an hour, which is brilliant in its own right, by the way. But yeah, God, I love space. I love these little facts, these little things. It's like the nearest spiral galaxy to us, Andromeda. It's more massive than our own Milky Way. Contains about the same number of stars. Well, no, I've got that the wrong way around. It contains more stars, but it's about as massive. There you go. If that was visible with the naked eye, I mean, the human eye just cannot resolve things of that smaller nature. You know, that dim. Because the outer arms of Andromeda are dim for the human eye. The human eye is just not a wide enough aperture to take in all of this stuff. And, well, as a result, you don't realise what you're missing. All that. Do we have a book? You know, you just cannot imagine what you are missing. If you could see it, if your eye was capable of resolving these things, they would be, well, that galaxy would be 5 to 6 times the size of a full moon. Now that is stunning to my mind, just absolutely fascinating. And to think there are things out there like that, and you only miss them. You know, the only reason you don't see it on a regular basis is a pure biological quirk. The human eye just isn't big enough. I mean, we'd look pretty ridiculous if it was big enough. But just stuff like that, it just fascinates me. I mean, it's huge. I mean, the full moon looks big. Not as big as it used to, but it looks big. Just wow. My wonder at the universe, my wonderment. I'm just like in awe of space and everything in it. It's just, you know what I mean, don't you? You get what I'm on about. It's just one of those things. It's beautiful. It's beautiful, beautiful. And that's why I love science as well, because it helps us explain these things. It's like it's not immediately obvious where a galaxy would come from or how it would form, but we have a vague idea of how this happens. It's not immediately obvious where something like the Earth would come from. I mean, what creates it? I mean, you might think it's obvious now because you've been told, you've been taught about it, but when you first look at them, someone has to uncover these facts for the first time. And they do that through reason and debate and peer review and all this shit, and it's just, eventually, we figure out how these things happened. Oh, my dogs are in love. I'm not going to let you know each other. This is one very sexually frustrating moment for my dogs. They might coo me when I'm done. Anyway, I'm going to go kill a cow. I need some leather. Cow, give me your leather. Can I feed them some more? Can I feed them some more? Can I feed you? No. Alright. Cows. Cows. No, no fooding. No fooding, no feeding. No. Oops, sorry, hit a pig. Boom. Shall I breed my pigs a little bit as well? Maybe do with more pigs. Do I have carrots? I'm sure I had carrots. Sure I had carrots. Carrots! Yeah, there they are over there. I knew I had carrots somewhere. Yeah, so the upshot is I love space. I love space. I love science. I love all that stuff. Gets me excited and I ramble on about it for hours on end, as you no doubt noticed. Fun times. Fun times! Right, come on, piggies. Oh, waiting for the cows to be able to have sex again. You guys can get up to some. Let's get it on. There we go. Hi, Piggy. You're going to be the odd one out. Sorry, Piggy. Come on, grow up. Grow, 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 grow. No. Gutted. Gutted. Eggs. 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 How many eggs have I got? 7 eggs. Right. You die! No. Who should we aim at? Who should we take aim at? How about that one in the corner? Boosh! Yeah! Boosh! 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 Aww. Didn't work. It did not work. It did not work. We need to fix this at some point, though, don't we? I mean, that is unsightly. Let's put them bricks all the way around there. Will we have enough? Do you think we'll have enough? Let's go find out. Something to do whilst we're waiting for the cows to get over there. Lethargy. That's the phrase I'm looking for. Let's just do this. Let's just do this, right? Cobblestone. You gonna be in there? Yes, there you are. Awesome. That should be enough. Should be enough. Do we have any smooth stone? Like some smooth. Yes, there we are. Smooth stone. Or just stone, as it's called. Why does everyone call it smooth stone? I mean, I know it's smoother than cobblestone, but it's called just stone, and cobblestone has a conveniently different name to stone, so there's no point. No, I don't know. Don't get in the way, little cow. Do not get in the way. Right. Boosh, boosh, and boosh. Okay, I'm gonna... Oh, that's dangerous. There. Okay. Oh, for God's sake. They're gonna escape if you're not careful, Sval. Well, yes, I know. I know. I'm an idiot. I'm a moron. I'm a muppet. I'm Sval. Oh. Okay. No, no. Do not escape. Do not escape from there. What was that, anyway? Did I dig into that from the side? I don't remember doing that, but I must have done it at some point, because no one else will have done it, will I? Has to have been me. Let's be honest. I'm the only person in this world at the minute. We've had visitors. Never know when that might happen again. I haven't got here either. Just appeared through the nether. Who knew my nether portal had so much potential? You, pig, you're in the way. We have shovel. Shovel! Get out! Oh. Oh, shit. Because that was a very fragile pig. Probably best to remove him from the gene pool anyway. We can't be having fragile piglets. Cow. Cow, you're in my way. Thank you. Very considerate of your cow to get out of my way. Right. And then there and there. So. Let's, we'll come back and we'll fix the torches, but for now we'll just get this done. What are you doing, chicken? Seriously. What is he good for? Absolutely chickens. What? I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Yeah, so Juno. Mission to Jupiter. I would love to go up there and say it, but if I got that close to Jupiter, I would probably die of radiation sickness. So that's just the way it goes. Jupiter's actually a very, very hazardous planet. Very hazardous. It's not good for your health. All that radiation, all that hard radiation. It will kill you. And that can kind of ruin your day, being dead. Certainly makes breathing more difficult. I mean, I sometimes have a hard enough time breathing anyway, you know, mustering up the will to inhale, but... God, if that was going on as well, whew, all the radiation, I'd be like, I'm just going to stop trying. Just stop trying. Give it up, breathing, give it up. Oh, wrong button, right. I can't even find my way around my own keyboard today. Been like that for a while. Right, I need a new keyboard. I mean, I've got a wireless keyboard at the minute, and it's getting a bit old. I took all the keys off it not that long ago to give it a proper clean out, and I can tell you that was not a pretty experience, because that was the first time I've done it since buying it. And I've had this thing like 4 or 5 years now, I think. I've had it a long time. Long time. Oh, that was interesting. Get out of there. Get out. Chicken! Thank you. One has to be bloody awkward. Yes, I had it a long time. About time I got a wired one. Actually, I want a mechanical one. I want one that's basically, well, good, works, functions, you know. But I want one that I don't have to worry about the battery suddenly going flat halfway through a game, because that has happened once or twice. Not often. Not often, you know. This one is actually pretty good when it comes to battery power. But it does happen. And yeah, it's a problem that simply does not exist with a wired keyboard. So the solution is obvious, even to me. Even to this moron. And believe me, I am a moron. How stupid am I? Well, I'm telling you I'm an idiot. That's how stupid I am. Whee! Yeah! Do you feel like we're making progress? Because I like it when we're making progress. Oh, if you're American, we're making progress. God, I love the American accents. I really do. I'm not even joking either. I'm not mocking anyone or anything. I love the accents. I think they're fantastic. I think they're great. And there's going to be a zombie fall through that whole spawn. Oops! Didn't mean to do that. Dirt, I need you. Fill the gap in my life. There we go. Yeah, I just love accents. I love thinking about where they came from. They say that the American accent is more similar to how the British accent used to sound as well, which I found interesting. I mean, for God's sake, chicken, bugger off, right? Quick, no, you go away, get out of there. Do not escape. Chickens have no right to escape. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Right, you go there. Yeah, it'll do, right? Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop. Yeah, so they say that the American accents are how the British accents used to sound, but we changed the way we pronounce certain things just because language, like clothing, has fashions. Get out of there, you feck! There's plenty more chickens where you came from. Don't think I won't kill you. Well, he says after he kills him. Well, okay. What do we need? We want here as well, don't we? I want to put. There we go, okay. And I want a gravel staircase. Gravel footpath from here all the way to, well, okay, we'll have to fix that. Because melon's in the way. Don't you hate when there's melons in the way? No. Oh, well, that's you. That's your preference. Gravel. Don't need the andesite. Probably don't even need the dirt. Right. Gravel. That's cobblestone. That's gravel. There we go. Okay, you're gravel. I just want to pick up more gravel on that. Oh. Gravel. Oh, there it is. Right. I knew I'd picked up gravel. Knew it. Right. Gravel in the hole. In the hole. In the hole. In the hole. And then let's put the dirt back in. Boop, 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 boop. Boo boo. Needs to be gravel there, guys. Oh well. Do 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 do. There's a lot of stuff we're going to have to rearrange around here to make this perfect. Still a long way off making it perfect, though. Where should we move the melons to? I mean, we just harvested a bunch of melons, so shall we harvest them again and then move the little ones? Oh, yeah. There we go. Oh, hello, fella. You can stay in there if you like. I don't mind. Right, let's just get the water. And where do we want to grow our melons? Where do we want them? Not really a lot of room up here, is there? I need to get an actual farm set up, is what I need to do. Let's put you... do I want to put you here? I mean, the trouble is, wherever I put my melons, they're going to be affected by all the other goings-on around them. All the weather. All the weather. Right. There would be a nice spot. That'd be a very nice spot for melons, wouldn't it? I mean, we can get rid of the trees if they prove to be in the way. But I think putting down a few lights should fix any problems we might have. There we go. Right, and okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 wide. I want. Let's add another layer. I like the idea. Oh. Pain in the ass. Right, dirt, if you would. Put the dirt. There we go. Okay. And then in the middle here. That's where the water's going to live. Boosh! I've got a better idea. I got an even better idea. Let's go get the one material we need. Where are you? You gotta be in here somewhere. You're in there. Yes, just. Oh. Melon seeds. No. Let's Huh. What can I get rid of? You. Right, one of them. One glowstone. Okay. We're gonna put the glowstone under the water. That'll stop the water from freezing. So that means glowstone gives off heat as well as light, doesn't it? Because it isn't just light that stops water from freezing. There we go. And where's my hoe? Ho, ho, ho. Ho, ho, ho. Oh, look, that's there as well. Boosh. And boom. There we go. Sorted. I could get that kind of precision again. Right, melon seeds. Melon seeds. Right, you guys just stay there and melon harder than anyone's ever meloned before. Melon like a pro. Right. Sorted. I'm going to put lights down there as well. Farming. Farming, you can have my melon seeds. Do you know how much trouble we went to get melon seeds? It was ridiculous, quite frankly, how much trouble we went to get melon seeds. But we got melon seeds. It's got a minecart. Nice. Melon. Feed me melon. Yeah. Om nom 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 nom. Ah. I do like melon in real life as well, by the way. I'm a huge fan of the taste of melon. Not so much watermelon. Oh, he got out! He got out! He escaped! Thank you, dogs! Oh, you guys are my heroes. They're just, well, mind you, they technically just ate a child. So, you know, they're performing a double service there. Nah, kid, children are alright. As long as I don't have to see or hear or deal with them, they're fine. I'm kidding. I'm pretty, if I do say so myself, I'm actually pretty good with kids. You know? I'm good at keeping them entertained, and I'm not too bad at interacting with them. What on earth is that about? Way to get rid of some dirt. Get my dirt! I got my dirt. Right, we're gonna leave them be. Trees. Are the trees actually in the way? Not quite. So the sun will shine down on those. Beautiful. Let's go feed the cows again. Thank you guys. You guys are my heroes. My farm coming along as well. We really need to do a better thing with this farm. It'll probably end up down there in near the forest. Deforestation for the purpose of farming. I shouldn't have had that out, should I? Right, come on, cows. Comes this way. Have many, many bovine sex. Many, many happy bovine sex. Right, cow. You're not interested, are you? You are, though. No, you're not. Oh, another cow. Right, you have baby. Right, we're going to have leather. At some point in the not too distant future, we're going to have a shit ton of leather. Got some eggs. But for now, guys, we've done a few home improvements as well. This place is looking nifty. I'm going to leave that in there because it's convenient having it. Just is. Just is. For now, though, well, I'm going to love you and leave you. Look, we've got a melon farm. Nice. Okay, well, take care. I'll see you next time when we play more Minecraft. Till then, well, same as always. Ta-ra! If you enjoy my efforts to be vaguely entertaining, you can now support me on Patreon. $1, a pound, a yen, a euro, whatever you've got, whatever you can spare, all helps. Over 1 million fed. Thank you for watching, and ta-ra!